What's going on, Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, returning once more to bring you all a NASCAR Authentics Winner's Circle Diecast review on Brett Moffitt's 2023 Fr8Auctions.com Ford F-150 for Front Row Motorsports. And what's really cool about this, since this is a Winner's Circle diecast produced by our good friends at Lionel Racing, part of the 2024 Wave 1 lineup, and this is the Talladega race winning car. And you guys can see this is pretty cool. We got some flames, we even got a diecast dealer of Circle B. Man, I guess you could say this is gonna be quite of a freaking great review, am I right? But on the back, we got ourselves the usual resealable packaging for the Winner's Circle diecast. And yeah, without further ado, let's go and start the unboxing and the diecast review of Brett Moffitt's Talladega race winning truck. And alrighty folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and before we get things started, let's look at the free accessories that you will get with these $8 for Winner's Circle diecast. And in this case, you are not only gonna get the diecast, but the trading card and also the diecast winner stand, which is supposed to represent victory lanes. So pretty cool that Lionel was able to include that with us, even though it does have those pesky triangular screws, which don't worry, I made a YouTube short video on how you guys can get that out if you don't have a triangular screwdriver. So check that out if you guys ever need to. And Brett Moffitt's name with the sticker placement looking a little you know, lower than usual, but hey, it's a gold foil sticker, so you can't go wrong with that. And we also do got the trading card that goes along with it, with, you know, the mustache man himself, Brett Moffitt. But this is gonna be a freaking great card to review, as I know there I go again with that stupid pun. But man, what a surprise win from Brett Moffitt. You know, even though this guy, you know, won a Truck Series championship all the way back in 2018, still finds a way to win a race. But anyways, getting back on to now the best part of a diecast review, it is the diecast itself. And this is a card that I think a lot of people, you should not probably sleep out on this because, well, one, I mean, who doesn't like a red, white and black scheme? I mean, including myself, since, you know, those are my channel color logos. But we also do got a Circle B diecast logo right here, so it's always cool to get any kind of a diecast dealer mentioned in a review. But yeah, man, and probably one of the best looking freight auction schemes that I've seen, because when we go into a comparison very soon, you guys will see just how much better I kind of like this car, especially, well, I'm sorry, truck. That's our running joke that we have in this series. But easy way to tell this from 2023. You can also see that has the NASCAR 75th anniversary logo. I know it seems kind of redundant to say, but you know, I mean, pretty soon a lot of people are going to kind of forget this win because, yeah, I mean, luckily they were able to bring back the 34 car because I think what I think Lane Riggs is now taking over the 34, so maybe we'll see more of these 34 trucks coming in soon. But ironically enough, there's one of the sponsors, Love's RV Stop. But yeah, just such a cool truck, as I almost said car again, but meaning diecast. But there is the Ford F-150 plates, you know, for the logos for the front, and it looks pretty nice. You all see the carbon fiber splitter, which has some great detail, and you guys are wondering why this does not have a red window banner. It's because, well, usually they only run black window banners for the Craftsman Truck Series, kind of like with the Xfinity Series, for part-timers. And of course, this time was a part-timer. But who would have known, bringing this truck number back from the dead? I mean, I don't know if they ever drove the 34 truck before, but hey, I kind of had a feeling. I mean, he was one of my picks to win this race. And if you guys were actually at this race, feel free to let me know. And I don't think it's even redundant. I know a lot of people would be saying, oh, it could be Riggs because, oh, this was the Love's RV Stop 250. So of course that truck was going to win. But hey, that's just what it is, man. Hell, Zane Smith could have won the race for all we know, but it was Brett Moffitt. He was at the right place at the right time, and that's why he's a Truck Series champion, guys. He just can't get the funding, sadly. That's just how the business is nowadays. But look at this giant 34, man. This 34 is so giant, I almost thought it was a diecast error, but no. But they really did a good job utilizing the space on this truck. And once again, my good buddy Diecast with A pointed this out. It seems like every truck that we've got has like this matte saint finish to it. I mean, I can't complain, but you know, it does have a little bit of a shine to it, so kind of has a little bit of a glossy vibe. But yeah, what a nice looking diecast, especially if you guys like the matte blacks. But we got Fr8 Racing and Brave Like White, which is you know, a foundation that is always with Brett Moffitt. Some more detail in the back with a little bit of bumper scrapes right here for, I don't know, people buff drafting him. I don't know, could have been probably Chandler Smith or Ben Rhodes. Heck, I can't remember much of the race because, you know, I can't stand Jimmy Little's freaking commentating. Bring back Vince Welch, dang it. But then you get to this side right here, which I probably want to showcase it like that in the review, but for this case, it's a winter circle car. So, but this has a burnt out like rubber and pretty similar to like what Zane Smith's Coda win was like. I mean, I don't think this truck catched on fire, but yeah, he really tore this thing up pretty quite well. I mean, I love this type of detail. Some people think, oh, I mean, and some sponsors might not like it either, but glad to see Fr8 Auctions were, you know, we're pretty okay with this. But we got more Circle B diecasts, and look at this, guys. We'll take a look at this nice interior view. As I know, my camera doesn't want to focus in on those nice details, but we got gauges, just a lot of cool detail that they put on this $8 truck. So hey, you can't go wrong with these truck diecasts. And Brett Moffitt's name with some more window detail on the back. And let's play a nice little game. How many times can you see a Fr8 Auction logo on this truck? If that's the case, I don't know. You are going to be having a freaking great day today. So, but anyways, let's go on now and start the side-by-side comparison of another Fr8 Auctions car, which is no longer the driver of the 34 car. It is Michael McDowell's Fr8 car. And I was going to pull out another Brett Moffitt Xfinity car from Our Motorsports from a few years ago, but I thought this is a better comparison because it's a Fr8 car and it's the 34, so why the heck not? Plus, I still have not picked up the Gen 6, the Gen 7 version of this car, since we are looking at a Gen 6 car, so I don't know, I think the 8 just kind of threw me off, but hey, you know, comment below if you guys prefer the Ford Mustangs or the Ford F-150s, but the placement of the logos still look a little wonky, but it's gotten a little bit better compared to some of the Zane Smith's trucks that we've had before. And then getting on this side right here, big difference in the paint scheme. I kind of wish they would bring this paint scheme, guys. Who doesn't like flames on the car? Maybe it's also be the only one that said, oh, we're the only ones that like flames, but hey, they were able to do it. Maybe it's because they do it with Speedy Cash, probably, which I'm hoping we get a Speedy Cash car released in a future NASCAR Authentics wave. But I've already reviewed this car before, and shout out to Speedy Cash because they made an appearance on this car back in 2021. So you guys can check that out while you can. But still pretty cool that we got that. And you see the Brave Like Wyatt also showed up on Michael McDowell's car. I think it's just a Front Row Motorsports fundraiser now that I think about it, but I don't see it anywhere else on all the other Front Row cars. But this car definitely lives up to its name, and especially the truck as well. I mean, Front Row Motorsports, I mean, heck, maybe this race was rigged after all. But nah, just with the jokes aside, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that nice cool comparison, and let me know what else you want to share about this truck, as this is a nice cool feature. This is not exclusive, guys. You were able to pick this up in the Gold Series as well. Probably my good buddies at Spoiler Diecast could hook you guys up with that. But yeah, this is going to wrap up the Diecast review, the Winter Circle version of Brett Moffitt's 2023 Talladega race-winning truck for Front Row Motorsports. Comment, subscribe. This has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and I hope you guys have a freaking great day, and I'll be back to the next Diecast review.